So this is how my day started with Fruit Loops. Yeah, so this is how we started the day with Fruit Loops. Here's me saying bye to the dogs. I'm like, we're doing like a, it's like I'm like, I'm doing like a show and tell. This is my show and tell from Pokemon Worlds this past weekend. Was it free to go? It was, right? Yeah, it was free to go. At least to the Pokemon Center. I don't know. Did you have to pay for badges? So this is me driving. Yeah, but you have to register beforehand. Oh. Yeah, I heard that you had to like, I heard that you had to, what's it called? You had to like you had to go into a drawing like really early, right? I heard it was like random. You know where that is? Yeah, so this is bye. So right now we're going into town. So yeah, not to dox myself, but I live in like, I basically live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't ever go to town very often. I find town to be very claustrophobic. The comparison I make is like, I feel like going to town is like if you live in Las Vegas and then you go to the Strip. Like, I get what, like, I understand why it's good, why tourists enjoy it, but like, for me, as like a normal everyday person, I don't really care to go to town very much. Okay, and this is where I parked. Wait, let me, wait, I want to turn off the sound for all of these. Silence. Isn't nowhere all of Hawaii? True. True. As I always say, we all live in grass huts and drink coconut milk for breakfast. Didn't draw, I just signed up and got in. Oh, really? Huh. A lot of people I talked to, they were like, oh, I had to get chosen to be able to get a badge. Huh. Oh, you didn't... Oh, you had a family emergency? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. So, okay. So at Pokemon Worlds, there was... Wait. Oh, wait, let me get my bag. Here, I can show off my bag. Oh god. Hold on. Also, here's my bag. Look, with Pikachu on it. Ew. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Wait. Yep. Yeah, so I ended up parking at the harbor because, so at Pokemon Worlds, this is the little map. Oh wait, here. Ta-da. This is the little map. So at Pokemon Worlds, there was, this Pokemon trainer town at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And so basically for Pokemon Worlds, there were like, there were like 3 different things that you could do. You could go to the actual Pokemon, like, competitions, which you needed a badge for. There was the Pokemon Center, where you could, like, shop, and that you needed to RSVP for, but you didn't need a badge to actually RSVP for that. And then there was this Pokemon Trainer Town, which was, like, open to the public, like, you don't need a ticket or anything, and you could just go there, and there's, like, a bunch of little things to do. There's like a bunch of little Pokemon stuff to do. So that's where I went to first because my Pokemon Center like reservation was at 1:30 on Friday. So I got to the Hilton early to check out this Pokemon trainer town, whatever that means. And so I parked, yeah, by the harbor near the Hilton, where luckily, oh my god, guys. So parking at the Hilton, if you park at the Hilton, it's $70 freaking if you self-park. Like, what the nani? And I was just going there to see the freaking Pokemon thing. It only took me like 2-3 hours. So I wasn't gonna pay, like, I really didn't want to pay like $70 at the Hilton just for like 3 hours. So I parked at this harbor, and the parking was only like $1 per hour. Oh my god, that was crazy. I paid like $3 for parking. Here's me walking. I got a lot of footage of me walking. So this is me walking, trying to find the frickin' Pokemon little trainer town thing. And this is where I got there. I did a lot of walking on one day that I was not prepared for. So, like, they had little, like, they had different like grass areas with like Pokemon stuff to do. So this was like the main one, I guess, Pokemon Trainer Town. And so this is where there was a bunch of stuff going on. They had these like seats that you could sit at. Yeah, the activities were by the lagoon. So this is right by the lagoon. Like you can see, like, so like there's a little lagoon. Right, yeah? Which is like, it's basically a large pool, I guess. Like wait, if I'm not mistaken, it's not connected to the beach, right? It's not actually connected to the ocean, right? It's just like a little lagoon by itself. I remember me and my cousins used to always come here, or like me and my family, and like, so me and my cousins would always play in this little lagoon. And so this was like right outside of it, like literally like right behind me where I'm standing right here. You can like see some of the sand on the ground. But yeah, so there was all these little chairs that you could sit at with the umbrellas, which was nice because it was super duper hot. You could watch the actual Pokemon Championship stuff on the big screen over there. Actually, so yeah, and then yeah, also this is where I met Shadow Karu. I was just like standing around here like filming some stuff. I took a picture of this Pokemon, which, wait, don't tell me. So yeah, since I'm a Pokemon noob, I don't know any of this stuff, but this is a Sprigatito. Right? Or something like that, right? It starts with an S, I think, right? I know the duck is Quaxley. The duck is Quaxley, right? But yeah, so I was just like walking around like filming some stuff, and then Shadow Karu. I hear my name, I hear someone like Chase, like yelling like Chase, and I'm like, oh, like it's probably like my friend or something, like one of my friends or something, like. And then I look, and then it's Shadow Karu, and I was like, whoa. I actually got recognized. Like, I'm so famous. No, that's so cute, and I play Pokemon and butcher names. Aw. So proud of me to try. I know, I tried my best. Yeah, I know the duck is Quaxley. There's the grass one. And then the fire one is called, the fire starter from Scarlet and Violet is called... I actually don't know. I'm sorry. They had a bunch of these like photo ops. And it was really nice because like these like people in the green. Oh wait. Yeah. You can kind of see the people in the green. They're like the actual Pokemon people, so they would like take pictures. And because I was just like by myself, they offered to take pictures for me. And I was like, that's so nice. Thank you. So here's me in the Pokemon World Championships photo op with that is a Digimon. I don't know why they have a Digimon in the Pokemon thing. I don't know why they have Digimon at a Pokemon event, but there's Pikachu riding a Digimon. Yeah. And here's me, like, you know, here's me not knowing how to go outside. I'm wearing a black shirt and black pants, you know, in the freaking 90-degree sun. They had a bunch of little things. They had a bunch of little, like, activities. So, like, here's these kids playing with this, like, bowling thing. There's the freaking Sprigaroni. I don't know. The grass one. They had a bunch of these, like, little inflatable things that you couldn't buy. I think they sold them at the Pokemon Center, I think I heard someone say. But these ones weren't for sale. More stuff. There's the fire one that I don't know the name of. Yeah. Some cornhole for the kids. More photo ops, and then, yeah, they have the actual championship stuff going on the screen here. That's fun, that's fun. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, this is the photo op. Say it right, it's Spaghetti-O. Right, the classic Pokemon, Spaghetti-O. And then there's also, you know... Right, okay, I get it. So, right. So, the grass one is named Spaghetti-O, and then the fire one is named... Ravioli. Where'd it go? Oh, there. That's Ravioli. Right, okay. Now I remember. And this is the picture that the kind Pokemon staff first lady did for me. I'm gonna name mine that. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh yeah, and this is the stamp rally thing. So like, so yeah, they were like giving out these like, so they would give you this map here, and then on the bottom, you had to go to all of the little stamp areas and get a stamp. And when you got all of the stamps, then you got this stamp, and then you also got a little prize at the end. That was fun. Wait, what was this? Aloha Drawing Lesson Guides. What is this? Let your imagination run wild. Get inspired by palm trees. Okay, so like you could draw stuff, I guess. I don't know. This was for the kids. But there were always kids here having a blast. Seems like fun. It was very hot though. And then there was this one. This one, there wasn't even a staff member that was helping me. What ended up happening here was that this very kind lady from who I think was probably a tourist from Japan, because she wasn't really talking to me, and also she asked me to she didn't ask me to take a picture, but she like pointed to her phone, which like basically asking me if I could take her picture but without words. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. So I took the picture and like her phone was in Japanese, and then yeah, she kindly offered to take my picture as well. So that was very nice. Very kind. People are kind. More walking, more walking. This is all the children's stuff. Okay, face painting. There was face painting. I was like considering maybe going and get my face painted. How funny would that have been? Like, you know, grown-ass man with face painting, like walking around the Pokemon Center. I thought that would have been funny, but no. Too much anxiety for me, fam. Oh yeah, so there's the lagoon. There's the actual lagoon. Fun. Oh yeah, and so, oh, and they had this surfboard that you could like draw on. Oh, here's the coloring rules. Keep it gnarly, not gnarly. Oh wait, keep in gnarly, not gnarly. What? Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of power to give people. Like, I feel like it's only just a matter of time before some kids draw, you know, some inappropriate stuff on this surfboard. But yeah, there were a bunch of like streamers and stuff, and like content creators that came here for this. I know Arya Saki was here, Chocobars was here, Hayun was here. That's all that I knew or I saw. But yeah, so I was like constantly, like, whenever I was walking around, like I had my eyes peeled in case I saw somebody that I knew. But I never did, sadly. This is the Pokemon Play Lab, where I guess you could play the Pokemon games or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's me getting my second and third stamp. This stamp place had 2 stamps. That was cool. Okay. Next. Oh, lucky, I love X Chocobars. Yeah, I didn't get to meet her, but I saw that she was here. Her and Arya Saki and Hayun. This was like the long line to get into the Pokemon Play Labs. Like the whole well, actually, wait. I mean, the whole time I was there, the line was like really long. Here's the beach. I took some video of me walking on the beach just to prove that I actually went to the beach for once. I literally haven't been to the beach in like, God, like 5 years, 5-6 years, and even then, when I went to the beach, I didn't even go in the water. I just sat there on the sand in my jeans. They had these like Pokemon Funko Pop around. This was in the Hilton. The little koi ponds. And look at these birds. Look at these birds. I thought they brought these ducks or birds. I thought they brought them here for the Pokemon, or Pokemon Worlds. Like, I was like, what kind of Pokemon are these? I'm dumb. Here's a Lapras Funko Pop box. What was oh, I was walking around, so this was the other area. This was like the other lawn that you could go to, and there was like stuff going on. Photo spots, hula lesson, Pokemon meet and greet. Oh wait, I could have came to this Pokemon meet and greet. Yeah. So there were some hula lessons, which I'm not gonna lie, so this was like this video was probably at like 10 or 8, 9, I don't know, 9:30-ish. Like they were saying that the hula lessons would start soon, and there weren't that many people here for the hula lessons. And that made me uncomfortable. I was like, aw. I don't know, maybe more people showed up. Here's the picture that the nice Pokemon staff lady took of me, and it was very awkward because when the lady took my picture, I did a classic, you know, this. I did that classic pose, and she was like, "Give me a shaka," and I was like, "Oh." She probably thought I wasn't even. That's a thing too. I don't know if. I feel like since we're all from Hawaii, we can kind of relate. I feel like there's a bit of a, you know, the unfortunate thing is that, like, sometimes tourists get a bad rap in Hawaii. So when I was at this event, I was like, okay, wait, hopefully people don't think I'm a tourist. Hopefully they don't have negative connotations about me. So like, I was like, oh, peace. And then I was like, oh yeah, shaka. I tried to do the, you know, like the relaxed shaka. So yeah, like if you're from Hawaii, you probably know the relaxed shaka. You can go like this, like, so it's like, you don't like clench too hard, but like some people even just do this. like just barely moving their fingers. Why is Espeon gray? I have no idea. It might be the lighting, honestly. And I don't know. I might have edited this picture a lot, but what color is Espeon anyway? I don't know. I don't even know which one is Espeon. Espeon is the one on the right, right? The left one is, I know that Pokemon because that's one of my friend's favorite Pokemon. That is a... It starts with an L, I want to say. I don't know. I was gonna say Lexapro, but that's an antidepressant. I forget what it... I know that's my friend's favorite Pokemon, but I forget what it is. Umbreon. It's not an L. What am I thinking? Okay. Yeah. Nice little photo. Ops. Yeah. Lumbreon. Lumber. Wait, there's a Pokemon called Lumber, right? It's just it's the little guy that holds the piece of wood over his shoulder, right? So this one, there wasn't a person doing the stamps, so you just had to do the stamps yourself. Timber! That's right. Oh my god. See? Literally, I tried to name like 5 Pokemon tonight, and literally every single time I got it wrong. That's how bad I am at Pokemon. Alright, so yeah. Here's a waterfall. More fish. It's usually my host stream. Aw. Just incorrectly naming Pokemon. Alright, so I'm walking at this point. Where am I walking to? I don't know. I'm walking somewhere. Where was I walking here? Where am I walking to? Where is Chase going? Where was I walking to? Oh well. So this is the map. This is right after I got all of my... Oh wait, oh, this is the thing that I want. So this, after you got all the stamps, you got this sticker. Oh wait, I put the sticker in my sticker book. So yeah, after you got... Oh god. Oh god. After you got all your stamps, you got this sticker. Which, unfortunately, is too big for my sticker book, so I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I have a sticker book, guys. This is my sticker book. It's a book where, like, the pages are like, I don't know what kind of material, but like, it lets you take the stickers off. So like, if you put a sticker on here, you can like peel it off still. But yeah, this Pokemon sticker, too big. I can't even put it in here. Anywho. Ta-da. Sorry, we'll get to the drama. We'll get to the drama in a little bit. And here's a look at the Great Lawn. Yeah, like a peel and stick, exactly. Okay. What am I doing now? Oh, now I walked back to my car. So the main thing I wanted to do here, I wanted to meet the Pokemon. I was hoping Pikachu, but then, I didn't get to meet Pikachu. But yeah, this is the line. So this was the line to meet the 3 Pokemon. Inky, Stinky, and Grumpy. It was a pretty long line. And yeah, so I went on Friday because, so Friday was Statehood Day, which I think is... I mean, I think obviously by the name, it's probably a state holiday. So like some people... Like luckily my work had the day off, so that's why I went on this on Friday. But I know I know my mom and my brother had to work on Friday, even though it was statehood day. Very great. Yeah, so here's they were going through this really quickly. Like, they were like basically just kind of rushing people along. Which I get, because it was like, you know, it was like the freaking 90-degree summer heat, and like you have these people in giant polka outfits. I felt so sorry for them. Whoever, like, shout out to these people, whoever was in these mascot outfits, because yeah. I mean, I was just wearing a t-shirt and I was like sweating down my back. My neck, my back. Okay. Oh yeah, there's me and my Pokemons. Very cool. Yeah, it was cool to see. It was really cute to see all like the kids enjoying this kind of stuff. Very cute. And then yeah. So after I did that, I left. I was like, screw this, I'm going home. Yeah. And then I walked back to my car. But, so yeah, after that, so by the time I left, it was probably like 12 or so, and my reservation for the Pokemon Center was at 1:30. So I drove from the Hilton, and then they closed the parking garage at the convention center, which I didn't know why, but we will soon learn why they closed the parking at the convention center. Also, wait, sorry. Let me just, my nose is a little bit runny. But yeah, so I drove from the Hilton over to, not the convention center, but Ala Moana Shopping Center. So here's me driving there. I don't drive in town a lot, so it was very scary for me, but here's me at Ala Moana. I parked on the top. And then, oh yeah, so, since I had some time to kill before my appointment at the Pokemon Center, I went and got some, food. I went to this Musubi Cafe. Musubi Cafe Iyasume. Iyasume. And then, funny story, I was literally like filming this video and standing in line, and then I saw one of my old coworkers from one of my old jobs. I was like, wow, what are the chances? That was crazy. And kind of embarrassing because I was like a sweaty mess. And then here's what I got. Here's my food haul, guys. I got a spam musubi, I got a salmon musubi, and a spam and egg musubi. It was pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. So I got these 3 musubis, and I forget which one I was eating, and I got uncooked rice. And that really turned me off from these musubis. I forget which one it was, but I literally got like uncooked rice. Like it was literally like crunchy. I mean, it wasn't crunchy, but it was literally like, I couldn't bite it. Like literally just not cooked rice. And I was like, oh, that kind of made me sad. Chase gonna steal my mukbang streams? No, I couldn't ever steal that. I couldn't ever take away that from Hoishi Yoshi. Are you crazy? Oh, and I got 2 sparkling... Oh yeah, I went and got 2 sparkling ices from the Target at Ala Moana, and then I saw my coworkers from my current job, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. They're like, hey, is this how... Hey, what are you doing on your day off of work? I was like, I'm going to Pokemon. It was so dumb. Oh my god. Grown adult, by the way. Yeah, so I just ate in my car. And then I left my car at like 12:15 because I had been I heard from like Instagram and Twitter that apparently the line for the Pokemon Center was like crazy long. And then, yeah, it did not prepare me for what I would end up seeing. Pokemon Center. So here's here, so yeah, you walk across the street from Ala Moana to get to the convention center. And then yeah, so this is like the actual Pokemon World Championships. Like, it's the actual, like, I don't know, the actual championships. But I was just going to the Pokemon Center, so I had to follow these signs. And then, so I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I went to TwitchCon. I'm used to, you know, I'm used to large crowds, like, sure, whatever. People are saying it's a long line, and I was like, okay, long lines. I've been to TwitchCon, but then, yeah, I was just, it was a totally different story. So I start walking, and then there's like people sitting on the sides of the sidewalk. And I was like, this is interesting. And then, yeah, there's just a giant line. I mean, to be honest, actually, now that I think about it, the line was really crazy. I don't know if it's like the craziest line I've ever been in. But it was pretty crazy. Yeah, there's like a crazy line. So yeah, by the time I was here, it was probably like 1:15, and my appointment was 1:30. So I was like 15 minutes early, and then they were saying that they're running 1 hour behind. So yeah, and then they did this weird thing. So here's where the drama starts to come in, is just how they sort of organized this part, like waiting in line to get to the Pokemon Center. So there was, so if you kind of see here, there's a line on the left side of the sidewalk, which is the line for like if your appointment is coming up. So they would say like, hey, if you have a 12:30 appointment, then you can go in this line closest to the wall. But then, so then this other line that I'm currently standing in on the right side was for if your appointment was coming up. Which then a lot of people, like, which, yeah, like, it didn't make sense, because why not just have one line, and then, like, all these other people here you can kind of see, like, right here by the tree, they were just, like, you know, sitting in the shade, rather than standing in this pointless second line for the upcoming appointments. Like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, the second line seemed just kind of pointless. It didn't, because they would just call. There was this lady with a megaphone just being like, "Hey, if you have a 1 o'clock appointment, then please stand in the line over here. And if you have an appointment after 1 o'clock, then stand on the second line on the right side." But it's like, why not just make one line for the people whose turn it is, and then everybody else can just wait on the side? Maybe it was like a safety, like, legal thing, where it's like they can't have people just like sitting in the grass next to the sidewalk. I don't know. It seemed weird, and like, yeah. They were running a whole hour behind. So like every so often they would be like, oh, okay, if your appointment is 1:15, then you can move to the other side, and then like the line would move forward. And then, yeah, so like my appointment was 1:30. By the time I got into this line, and by the time I was actually on my way to the Pokemon Center, gosh, I don't know, it must have been like 2:30. Like, yeah, they were an hour behind. Also, oh yeah, also funny story. I was waiting in this line here, and then like I overheard, I was eavesdropping on people behind me, and they were talking about how their phone was dying and they don't have a, well, they had a battery charger for the phone, but then they didn't have a cable to plug in the phone into the battery charger. And so I overheard this, and I was like, you know what? In my head, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a good deed today. And then here I am telling it on a public live stream. I was like, okay, like these people don't have a cable for their charger. So then I was like, hey, so I like turn around and I'm like, hey, here, I have my wireless phone charger, so you can just like stick it to the back of your phone and it'll charge your phone. Like, so here, you can borrow it. And yeah. And then I felt like a good person. I think I scored some good points for that. And then I told the story here on this live stream, and now I probably lost the good points. But yeah, so the line goes to here, and then you walk up the stairs. Oh yeah, so you had to make you had to RSVP for this, and then you got like a QR code. They scan the QR code, and then you go up the stairs. Still good karma. I hope so. You still did it. Yeah, I hope it was a good deed. I don't know. Yeah, you go up the stairs and then you have to go through here in the... So this is why, I guess this is why they closed the parking garage of the convention center, was that you go into the garage to get to the Pokemon Center. And then you had to... They actually had like security. They had security for this Pokemon Center, for people to go into the Pokemon Center. And in my mind, I was literally thinking like, oh, I can't believe they have security for a Pokemon event. Like, what's the worst someone will do? Throw Pokemon cards at you? I'm just joking. No, it's very good. Very safe. I'm glad that there's safety precautions. Especially in this day and age. So yeah, you walk through the parking garage. There's the Pokemon Center sign. You walk through the parking garage and then you go into another line inside of the parking garage. So this is where the drama comes in, and like, I think if you, I don't know, I feel like if you look on Twitter, I definitely saw at least two, at least two people tweeting about this drama. Was the having people like wait inside of this parking garage at the convention center where there's no AC, and like, you know, it's a parking garage, so it's just kind of like the heat just like, you know, what's the word? It just kind of like, the heat just stays inside of the parking garage. And yeah, it definitely like, it was just so like sweaty and sticky and moist. Like it was disgusting in here. Like if I thought it was bad outside at the Hilton, like this was like just muggy, and like there was no air circulation, so it just smelled like sweat. Like it was so bad. And like I was sweating a lot. Like I could literally like feel the sweat like going down my back, my neck, my back. My neck, my back, and my crack. Yeah, so like, and it was like super duper hot in here. Like, yeah, it was like no joke, super duper hot. Like when people when people complained about it on Twitter, like it was no joke. Stinky Chamber, sorry. Oh, no worries. You don't have to apologize, no worries. Yeah, and they were passing out waters, but the waters were warm. It was the weirdest thing. I mean, I guess like, you know, take what you can get, but like, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, God, sweating my face off and like drinking warm water in here. And like, yeah, there were a lot of people like, there were a lot of people complaining. I was behind, or like, yeah, I was behind this lady. Which I'm not gonna lie, I feel really bad for saying, but I think I was behind like a Karen, because she was cursing up a store. She was like, how can like the biggest company in the effing world like not know how many effing people are, you know, RSVPing for their effing event, like, and they make us wait in this effing parking garage, like, F this, F that. And she had a kid with her, and I was like, don't say that in front of the kid, man. That made me sad. And she like turns to her husband or boyfriend or somebody, and she's like, will you ask them, will you tell them this please? Like, will you complain to them please? And I'm like, oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry. Wait, that's for the Pokemon Center line? Yeah, so after you wait in line outside of the convention center, they call your time, they call your reservation time, and then you go into this, like, you go into the parking garage, and they have, I don't know if you can see it, you can kind of see it here, but they have like little sections. So like here on the right side of the fence, that was like, I think that was like 145. That was the 145 appointment. Then me on the left, these are all the 130 people. I think they had another gated like queue for the 2 o'clock people, etc. I'm so glad I had to miss it. They should have added fans or something. I know. Yeah, they did have fans. Like, I mean, if you look here, it's literally just like an office fan here. Which, I mean, I guess is better than nothing, but... And they did have some industrial fans, but definitely not enough. Definitely not enough. And then, yeah, so after that, then they're like, hey, you can go. So this is all of us. This is everybody in the 1:30 appointments trying to, like, squeeze through. Like, it literally felt like we were cattle being herded. But yeah, so we finally got out of that godforsaken parking garage, and then so 2 check-ins, well, we're about to see here 3. There were 3. But yeah, so you got to, so I saw a little bit of inside of the convention, of like actually inside of the convention. There's like the giant Pikachu with the lei on it, and I think that's a giant aloha sign on the floor. It was like a tease, like, this is what you're missing out on. But we just had to follow the line here and go to the Pokemon Center. We'll go up the elevator. Let's see. Yeah, they had a lot of cute decorations. I thought that all the decorations were cute. Like the little Pokemon in the dirt and whatnot. Excuse me. Oh, and we're coming up on probably the funniest thing I have on video from this day. Oh my god. This just goes to show how much of an idiot I am. So like, okay. I love this so much. So as you can see here, like they have all these like, you know, what are they called? They have all these things like, you know, so to form a line, to like snake a line around. And like, so when I got there, everybody was going here, right here on the side. Everybody was just going through here, like past all of these things. And then look what I do. So I actually go through and snake around. And then like, the best part is here. When I come back this way, you can just see everybody going past me. I'm such an idiot. It's so dumb. So dumb. I actually went through the freaking, like... See, like, everybody's just cutting through and I just go through the... I'm so dumb. But it's just like, that's... I'm not one to, like, you know, I'm not like I don't like to break rules. Like, if they have things gated off, I'm gonna follow the rules. Like, I'm gonna follow the gate, not go under the things. I feel like that's like something at like Disneyland that you would see people do, is like go under all the fences and gates and stuff. But I was like, no, I have to follow the line. I have to follow the rules. Coming soon to the Pokemon Center, so I guess this is like the Halloween stuff. So, ooh, spoilers everybody. Breaking news here on twitch.tv/ChaseYama. Here's a sneak peek at all of the Halloween goodies at the Pokemon Center. Wow. Oh, this was cool. I really wanted to get a picture by here, but there was I didn't want to ask anybody. I didn't want to talk to people. I wasn't gonna talk to people. So then yeah, after you wait in the line and then wait in the parking garage, you wait in another line to actually get into the place. Oh yeah, and so I guess this is a map of the Pokemon Center, like actually inside of the Pokemon Center, and it's cute because it's like they map it out like a little island, even though it's just a shop. Cool, should have taken them from waiting in the garage. Yeah, the garage was the parking garage was probably the worst part of the whole thing. But yeah, so here we are waiting in line number 3 to get into the Pokemon Center. We can kind of skip. Oh yeah, they had like hula going on. I saw apparently every so often like a giant Pikachu would come out here and do hula, and that's fun. Yep, Pokemon Center. Here's the Aloha sign. Cute. And then, yeah, and I find here's where we actually get into the freaking Pokemon Center after all the drama. Yeah, it was all decked out and cool and stuff. I actually didn't realize, so this is the ballroom of the convention center, which I've been into multiple, like many times now. I totally forgot like what it looks like. I feel like they did a good job turning this ballroom into like a Pokemon Center. So yeah, now we can actually look at all the Pokemon Center stuff. Here's all like the exclusive whatever stuff. So there's like a bunch of stuff for the TCG, which I don't play, obviously. But it looked cool. Oh yeah, there were like little like sand shovels and stuff. And then they had all the plushes. Oh yeah, the ukulele. I really wanted the freaking ukulele, but they didn't have them. Damn it. So when you got into the first line to when you got there, how long was it? Ooh, I wonder, do I have the... I might have the actual time on here. Do I have the... Let me see. Reveal in browser. Is the time written on here? Okay, so this was 3:17, and when I first got into line, it was probably like... Gosh. Wait, 3:17, and then the line starts at... like 1 o'clock. So like I got there 1 o'clock. By the time I was actually inside of the Pokemon Center, it was like 3:15-ish. So like, what is that? A little over 2 hours in line. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I wanted these hats too, I'm just now realizing. Yeah, I really wanted the ukulele. I'm so bummed that I didn't get to get the ukulele. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask people, like, I was wondering, like, how the Pokemon Center line compared to the Kawaii Con line, especially from this year, where it was, like, outside the building. I don't know which one was worse. Like, both of them were really bad. This was worse. Yeah, I mean, especially with the garage, waiting in the parking garage aspect, it was really bad. But hey, we got to look at all the Pokemon merch. Am I right, guys? I got to spend money. Excuse me. So double deck box for the Tees. So yeah, it's weird. There were some things where it's like they had a lot of them, and then there were some things that were totally sold out. And then there were some things where it's like, oh, there's maybe like 20 of them left. But like there were a bunch of these. Double deck box I think it's for the trading card game. Like, I think it's like, what? Yeah, if it's a double deck box, I'm guessing that you can store cards in it. I don't know. I don't know how the card game works. But I bought one of these to send to I sent it to one of our friends of the stream, Lizbang. Yeah, like they had some of these posters left. Wait, how much was it? Wait, what is this? What is this? Whoa, whoa. Oh, this backpack. Okay. Yeah, that was weird too. They were putting stuff like, or I guess maybe it was just it was people, like customers putting it, like misplacing stuff. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. Because I would like see a tag for something, and then I look and it's like, oh, that's not a backpack, that's a poster. Backpack in a poster tube? No, it was a poster. I can confirm that. Yeah, these were posters. Yeah, being in the garage was pretty sketchy. It was just, yeah, hot. Just so bad. It was supposed to be cooler than outside. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. It definitely felt worse than... It was worse being in like a parking garage where, yeah, I feel like the heat like doesn't move at all. It's just like stuck in the parking garage, whereas if you're outside, like the heat, you know, it goes all over the place. Yeah, no air, exactly. So it was, yeah, gosh. They have these bento boxes. Yeah, a bunch of these bento boxes left. Oh yeah, this was really cool. This picture frame. Sculpted frame. And can you guys believe this? Wait, can you guys believe this picture frame? This picture frame with all these little things on it, this cost more than the bento box. And I was like, what? How is that frame? No, the frame, how is the bento box more than the frame? Like that, I was like, I feel like this is more like impressive looking than a bento box, I don't know. I mean, that person did have a point. Top grossing company in the world can't coordinate something friendly for people. Yeah. Yeah, it is very true. Like, I think... Yeah, it was... I think they could have... I don't know. I don't know how the, like, online system worked, because I luckily, like, I luckily reserved my spot for the Pokemon Center, like, really, really early. Like, when there was still, like, a bunch of appointments left. I know by the time, like, by the week of the Pokemon Worlds, there weren't any appointments available. So, I don't know how that worked. Like, I don't know if there was a cutoff for amount of people per appointment, but, like, there were, yeah. I imagine it was probably, like, just way too many people in the appointments. Yeah, the frame was really cool. I really like this frame. This is why Chase Yama doesn't play Pokemon. They kept him in a garage out there. I know, this is why I hate Pokemon. I just came here. I just came to this Pokemon Center because I hate it so much. God. Disgusting. Oh yeah, so that was the frame. I didn't feel too bad at the time about having to miss it. I think I would have been more mad having gone through that. I was thinking I could eBay some stuff if I see it. Yeah, for sure. I will say, it was like, one, I don't care about Pokemon. 2, the whole like waiting in line was awful. But it was pretty fun to like, it was pretty fun. It was fun to actually go through like a Pokemon area. OMG, I kind of wanted those flying Pikachus. Yeah! So cute. If I knew, I would have sent money. Aww! I'm sorry. Aw. I feel so bad. Yeah, and it was annoying too. So like, okay. So these like, I guess they're called like Tropical Pikachu plushes. I looked, I guess they sold them on the Pokemon Center, but they like sold out really quickly. So... I guess this is like a second chance to get them. But yeah, they had a very strict like 1 per person limit on everything. Apparently literally everything, regardless of if it was exclusive to Pokemon Worlds or not, was 1 per person. And I don't know. I mean, I get it, but yeah. It was 1 per person. And then they had the, this was the Pokemon World exclusive Pikachu plush. I thought these were gonna be sold out of everything. I wasn't expecting the skateboards and the ukuleles to sell out. I thought these would be the first thing to sell out. A Pikachu skateboard on eBay for 30,000? Jesus. I like the kimono one from last year better. There was a kimono? Oh right, because it was in Japan, right? Yeah, and like, so like a lot of the stuff, so like, yeah, it was 1 per customer, and most of the stuff was like sold out. Like, this tank top, you can kind of see there's like only a few sizes left. I wonder what size. Sorry, not that I'm concerned about what size this lady is getting, but like, what sizes are left? I can't read it. Dang it. Men's shirts available? Yeah, so... Wait, what is all this stuff? Oh, so that's the... that's like the sand bucket stuff. What's that? Yeah, there was some stuff that like wasn't exclusive to the Pokemon World Championships. Like there was like a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's more Pikachu. I kind of wanted the little... I think it's a Lucario. I kind of wanted the Lucario, but I guess they didn't have them. Riolu on eBay for $80. That's not bad for eBay price. Really? Okay, so I'm just walking around at this point. Excuse me. Oh wait, is Riolu the one that looks like Lucario? I don't know what, wait. I don't know Pokemon. Yep. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, these were the little things. What are they called? Oh, it's a is it a baby Lucario? Sarong. I don't know what a sarong is. But they were $30. Oh, it's the one before Lucario. Gotcha. There was this, like, lifeguard tower. Oh yeah, the giant Snorlax was really popular, I saw. They had this stuff. Lots of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like something you wear to the beach. I don't know. Bucket hats. Those skirts Hawaiians wear. Oh. I lived here my whole life. I don't even know what a salong is. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, they had keychains. So, for some reason, these keychains weren't limit 1 per person, so I got like... I forget, I must have got like 5 of them. Just to send to a bunch of people. I probably would have sent one to Yoshi if I could. But then when I went to go pay, I had 5 of these keychains, and the cashier lady was like, oh, everything's 1 per person. And I was like, oh, even the keychains? Like, look how many freaking keychains there are. All the eBay stuff is so expensive. Aw. I'm sure, I feel like maybe, I don't know. I feel like probably just because it was so recently, it's probably really expensive. I wonder if as time goes on, if the prices will go down. I don't know. But yeah, keychains. Let's see. What else is there? More posters. Oh yeah, so this is all the stuff that's like not... They had this thing. I saw someone on like Twitter or Instagram post like, oh, you know, like billion-dollar company, and this is what they, this is the kind of, like this is what they make for their events. Because it's just like a rock thing with like a waterfall made of what looks like duct tape. I think that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's cute. But yeah, there was a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of stuff that wasn't exclusive. Excuse me. Yeah, the entire shop is impressive. It is really, yeah, I like the vibes of it. And then yeah, I was trying to look for some plushes to get for people. Yeah. Did they really kick you out after 15 minutes? Luckily they didn't. Who told me that? Somebody told me that. Shoot. Where did I hear that? I heard somebody was saying that, actually it might have even been Shadow Karu in chat. Might have been telling me that the appointments, you know what, I think it was Shadow Karu who was telling me that the appointments, you can take as long as you need to inside of the Pokemon Center. Like, it's not just 50 minutes. It's just like the time of your appointment, is when you go in. Ready for battle, Charizard. Oh yeah, so apparently this is the... What? This is the... Like someone big at Game Freak, apparently, who signed this. Masuda. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah, I saw there was a bunch of Pokemon. There were like the actual Pokemon like people there. Yeah, cool Charizard. Hey, what's up, Turtwig? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Junichi Masuda. Yeah. Oh, I like this art. I like this artwork. I think this is it's so like derpy and cute. He's one of the OG developers. Gotcha. Yeah, we're just going through we're going through the drama of Pokemon Worlds. But yeah, I like this artwork. I like how derpy the little Pikachu and that's what is the one on the what is the freaking Pokemon on the right? That's a Munchlax, right? Oh yeah, I had a bunch of stuff. I was having such a hard time carrying everything. Cause I was like, cause yeah, my thing was like, okay, this is probably like, this might be like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Like, you know, when am I ever gonna go to a Pokemon thing ever again? So I might as well, like, since it's here, I might as well get as much stuff as I can. Or at least stuff that, like, I cared about. I saw a bunch of people, so these were, like, giant bags, I guess? These, like, blue bags. I saw a bunch of people get those, but I was like, it's so big, like, when am I ever gonna use that? I could've gave it to Yoshi, dang it. Munchlax, my favorite. My cousin with kids signed up because I told him about it. I should ask how it went. Oh, that would be crazy for them. They went early, like Wednesday. Oh. I would be curious what was... Because I know Wednesday... or at least I heard Wednesday was like super crazy. I wonder if Wednesday or... Like Wednesday because it was the first day, so there was probably a lot of hype. Or if the weekends were worse because people were off of school and work. I wonder which one was worse. Like the opening day or the weekend. Not the band, but... let's see. Oh yeah, so here's like here's the shirts that were actually like in stock. I'm surprised these ones didn't go out of stock. I thought these ones were the nicest shirts. In fact, I bought one. I thought these were the nicest shirts that they had there. Like, I'm surprised these ones didn't sell out so quickly. Well, I mean, it's probably just that I like black so much. I really like my neutral colors. But like, yeah, look, it has little munchlax on the pocket. I thought this was a really cool shirt. Both Wednesdays, both weekdays too hype, weekend all sold out. Yeah. It's like, you have to like, it's like a double-edged sword, like, both are awful. I think this is when I was talking to this lady here. This lady was one of the employees. Yeah, no one wins. Only Pokemon Company wins, exactly. Yeah, this lady here was like stocking the shirts. I think she worked there. And she was like, oh, are you looking for a certain size? And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a medium. And she's like, oh, sorry, am I in your way? I was like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm sorry. She's like, why are you sorry? I was like, you're right. I'm like, you're right. Excuse you. I'm just a ball of anxious. Oh yeah, they had a bunch of Pokemon card stuff. I don't know. I probably could have got some of that. I don't know. Yeah, this artwork. I love just how derpy the Pokemon look. Shucks. I wish there was more merch of that. I will have a video on my YouTube channel going through all of... Oh yeah, I should probably... Here's, I can promote myself. I'm gonna, I have a video coming out on my YouTube channel, where I go through all of the merch that I got at the Pokemon Center here, and I'll be giving away one of these things. I got a bunch of, DMs on Instagram, because I posted about me going to the Pokemon Worlds, and like, a bunch, or maybe not like a bunch, maybe like 2 or 3. I got a few DMs. Which is rare, because I never get DMs. Nobody ever slides into my DMs. But, yeah, I'll be giving away one of these. Oh, how cute. Yeah, it's a Steenie from Pokemon Scarlet, for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I'll be giving away the code in my Pokemon Center video on YouTube, whenever it comes out. So I've been telling people to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because yeah, when the video comes out, it'll be like a first come, first serve. Whoever gets the code for the Steenie wins. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. I've been yapping so much tonight. Oh god, I just spilled Sprite on myself. But yeah. I think that's pretty much all the exclusive stuff. Yeah, the setup for this must have been crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, Yoshi. Should we do a burp tonight? Well, here. When we finish watching this, I'll give you guys a burp. As a thank you for sitting through all my yapping for an hour and a half. We're almost at the end, because I am walking out here. And then of course there's a line to actually frickin' give the Pokemon Company your money. Like, I just want to give you my money. Why do I have to wait in line? Like, just frickin' take my money already. This was fun, confirmed FOMO is not that bad. Yeah, the garage was pretty a bad time. Oh, yeah, so this is just a lot of black, because I think I just... So, when I went to go... Actually, wait, I already mentioned. When I went to go pay, the lady was like, oh, everything is one per person, and she took away my keychains. And that was so sad. What else? Oh yeah, and then so when I was paying for all this stuff at the cash register, I didn't see that the lady, oh, I'm sorry, rewind. They were doing a promo where if you shop at the Pokemon Center, they give you a Pokemon beach ball for free, and I didn't see the lady put the beach ball in my bag, so after I was like, oh, sorry, do you guys still have the beach balls? And she's like, oh, I already put one in your bag, but you can have another one. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I felt bad for that lady, the cashier that I had, because I think she was just like out of it. Like, I could kind of tell, and she even said like, sorry, I'm like so, like, she was just like so tired and like so so broken. I felt so bad for her, and I was like, yeah, I can imagine. Like, she probably had the roughest day, so I feel so bad. Think there were temp employees? Yeah, probably. Those poor people. Not poor people, but like poor people. Oh yeah. So the good news is that we got 2 beach balls. Oh, you worked for events like this before? Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I felt bad for like pretty much all of these people, because it's like, yeah, freaking dealing with that many people, and like people are, you know, people are like probably all grumpy and all that stuff. Did you do a haul/reveal? Yeah, well, I have a YouTube video coming out, which will show off everything I got there, so I kind of don't want to ruin the surprise. Here, I'll give you guys a tease. But yeah, I have a YouTube video coming, and in the video I'll be giving away the Steenie for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I figured I don't even own Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so I'll be giving this away to the first person who can redeem it. But yeah, I walked from the convention center back to the car, and I was just like so tired. And that's the end of our stories. So here's a little tease for my haul video coming up soon on the YouTubes. I got this thing. It's a metal sign, which honestly, I would have preferred if they just had a bunch of these rather than posters. I feel like these, I like these better than posters. I don't know. I just think it's so, it's such a hassle to hang a poster on a wall. Where this, I feel like you can either hang it or you can like, you know, you can do a bunch of cool stuff with it. Yeah, you got some shave ice. It's so cute. The little, I know that one. That one's a Sobble, right? Swabble, Sobble, Sobble. Yeah. Yeah, I think I honestly like this better than like a poster. Oh, yeah. That's just a little tease. I'll have a full video on my YouTube channel going through everything I got from Pokemon Center. Sobble crying because he dropped it. Or Sobble. You bought that? Oh, do you mean the Steenie? They were giving this away. I guess they were giving this to everybody who shopped at the Pokemon Center. So I guess it's like a exclusive Worlds thing. Oh, the metal. Yeah, I bought the metal poster. Excuse me. But, yeah. That's pretty much my Pokemon World Championships recap. Lots of drama.